Well, hello guys, welcome back. I want to talk to you a little bit about Loki and dealing with illness and creativity and a couple other things. One of the things I don't do well is deal with being sick, and Loki's been very kind lately because my fibromyalgia and my undifferentiated arthritis are acting up. Because it was pretty good today, and we were doing all this stuff. We made Cafe Bustelo, and we made matcha tea, and we made matcha pancakes in the oven, and we did all this great stuff, but I'm still like really achy and tired and like really touchy. So he's been really good about that, and he's been good about making sure I put like my heat on because it's like almost freezing today. So yeah, so he does that, and he deals with me with like, don't take this the wrong way. I love you guys, but sometimes it's really frustrating. I have this stupid habit, like this is the second channel I've done of making a pigeonhole channel. When I first started over a year ago, it's like I can never run out of stuff to talk about Loki, and usually it's pretty good, but some days it's like, I have to talk about Loki, really? And he knows what I mean. It's kind of like if you had like a friend, or like a human human friend. Well, a friend or a pet or a spouse or something, and that's all people ever wanted to hear about. Sometimes you would be like, this is so great because they're my favorite subject. And sometimes you would just be like, really? Do we have to do this now? And, sometimes it gets like that. I've been a little tired lately and feeling a little frustrated because I know most of you guys are really nice and loyal and you appreciate variety, but you always do get that contention that all they want to hear about is Loki, and it's really frustrating creativity wise because like today I know Inari wanted to do more work with me, but because I've been like chomping at the bit to have fresh Loki material, he kind of stepped off where he didn't want to, and Loki was coming around. Loki's like, you really should be giving today to him. And I'm like, I know, but I'm upset because the channel and views and Loki's just like, and finally he looked at me and says, you know what? I am not showing up just so you have something to put on the channel. Tell them that. So yeah, Loki went away for a while. He was like, no, it's not going to become you just having experiences to put on YouTube or you just constantly dealing with me because YouTube. So he was a little bit miffed and a little bit hurt, and I understand his reasoning. Like, it's great to run a channel for him, but at the same time, it should never become what having a YouTube channel can become for anyone, where your whole life becomes your channel. Like, everything you eat and do and wear and everything becomes directly tangled back into your channel, which sucks because you stop doing what you really want to do and you start doing everything that you hope will promote your channel. And the amazing thing was the first time I did this video, and I didn't like it because I got the guy's name wrong. Tubby Eats. I love them, right? And they travel all over the world, right? And I looked up their Patreon and they make so little a month. I'm like, oh my god. And they are such a wonderful channel and they go all over the world. So there's no way they're doing this based on what they make on their Patreon, because they would be in the poorhouse by now. So, it's been really amazing because I've known a lot of YouTubers that don't make much money, but if they make like a Google page about them, they like estimate like them a lot more. Well, not YouTubers, I'm sorry. I have a friend that, she is as poor can be. One friend that has a business. She's estimated on Google as being worth so many millions of dollars, and it's like, she struggles to pay her bills. She's not worth these millions and millions of dollars. Trust me, I know this lady. She's not like hiding her wealth. She's not worth that much. So it brought up a valid point, and Loki was like, see, sometimes we can think, and that's a good lesson from Loki, that everyone else around us has it so much better than us. Like, especially in this town, that seems to be this town's like pastime of figuring out how much money people are worth and what do they have, and like they will actually open your trash and go through your trash to see the kind of food you're eating. People in this town are kind of sad and pathetic that way. It's like, I've always said, I've told people, so like the word hopefully gets around. If you need food, if you're starving, knock on my door. I might not have much, but I'll share with you. But don't steal from me. Then that makes me mad. And also it makes me mad to see human being get to a state where they dig through trash. I'm like, if you want it, just ask for it. And if I have it and I have it to give, I'll give it to you. So we've been kind of dealing with that today, and poor Inari wanted a special Inari day and got it to a point, but then I was worried about the channel, and Loki's like, no, you are not doing this. You're not taking away from Inari's time just so you have something for Loki's channel. And I'm like, oh no. And I said, well, how long is this Inari stuff going to go on? And I'm sure Inari got highly insulted. I'm like, we have to get back to Loki. We have to get back on schedule for this channel. People don't want to hear about Inari. I am so sorry, Inari. And Loki just looked at me, and I think that's part of why the coupon went missing, because Loki was kind of, I think he can see into the future. I really do. And he kind of saw that I was like, I love Inari very much, and if I wasn't running the channel, I would honestly be spending all of my time with him. But, at the same time, then, if you are running a channel, it's like, well, I have to get back on schedule. This has been nice and everything, and you kind of can't do that. You can't take your relationships with the god and say, look, you hit the bricks. I have a channel to run. You can't really do that. Inari's been kind of patient about it, and he and Loki have been exchanging amused looks, but I think that's why Loki made the $5 from Walmart disappear. I definitely believe Loki had his little fox paw out and did that because he figured, I went through all this trouble to make sure Inari got in. This is how you're repaying me, by saying Inari hit the bricks so that you can have Loki, so you can have a channel? I'll show you what I think of that channel. And remember, this is his channel, but he has that Loki has that very foxy attitude of, if you insult him in some way, he will just pee on whatever random object it is, like a fox would. He will show you what he thinks of having a channel. And yeah, remember, it's his channel. He's done that a couple times, if you're a long-time subscriber. He's purposely attacked his own channel because he did not like the idea of me just having experiences with him to have a channel, or, preferring time with him over an other god, even when the other guy is saying, I need time with you, so I have a channel. He got really mad today. As he should. I mean, I'm laughing because I was so stupid. I can be kind of greedy about having material for YouTube. I was the same with the other channel. And I couldn't take the stress of both channels like that, so that's why I'm down to one. That, and I don't get paid on the other one, but you guys know that. So yeah, Loki would make sure that we are attending to the gods we need to attend to, even if it's not always Loki. And you have to remember, as he's pointed out to me, like today, repeatedly, that sometimes our service to Loki is actually trusting Loki and trusting the process. And going off and working with another god, and going off and doing something, and Loki's not front and center. Sometimes it's, trusting that it's okay, he's still gonna be there if he gives you to another god for a while. It's not like Loki truly goes away and you won't see him. If you need him, he will come and will, like, give you counsel on that. So it's like a thing of having faith and having patience and being like, okay, I mean, no one's more fun than Loki, but sometimes you do have to show service to Loki by working with another god, as odd as that sounds, because you do need different lessons from different gods. And part of today's lesson was definitely, today should have been more about Inari. It was kind of, I think, looking back, I kind of balanced it, and the day's not over yet. But at the same time, Loki would never be put first, just so you can, like, maybe get something out of it, like a YouTube video or something else. Like, same thing if you're, like, blogging or Tumblr or whatever. Like, don't think he'll be impressed you put him first so you have material. That's when Loki will get in a huff and walk out for a while, and rightly so, because you do have to work with any god that wants to work with you, in my experience. They're taking time out of whatever they were doing or could do in that time to spend with you, so you should be respectful of it. It's just like if you have teachers either in school or a job or whatever, or on YouTube or whatever, you know, they're taking time out of whatever else they could have been doing to teach you, and whether they're getting paid or not isn't the point. It's like they're, you know, they're taking their time to teach you, so it should be, you know, something to be respected, because I'm sure they have better things to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll definitely be spending time with Inari, and we're looking forward to that gift basket for May. And just, you know, making the best out of stuff. I never did take the check over because I even asked Inari. I asked him on Friday, like I had enough time before like the last bus left. I'm like, should I take this over? Am I just being like having like a panic attack? Because I can't get panic attacks. So I'm like, am I just having a panic attack over nothing? And he's like, if your gut sense is telling you no, then go without it. It was $30. We can live without the $30. So yeah, maybe I passed up 30 legitimate dollars, but it felt wrong. It felt like there was strings attached or something, and I didn't feel right about it. Usually I do go on my gut instincts. And the greedy part of me was, yeah, but it's money. It's money, 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 because he doesn't like money, right? And Inari was definitely like, no. And Loki will more and more and more push me towards making my own decisions. So he wasn't really helping out. He was like, I would trust my judgment if I were you. But it wasn't like Loki went and found out what is so about this and like came back and told me the information. He was like, you have to make your own judgment on it. So I decided to pass that up. Maybe I made a mistake, maybe I didn't, but you know, what is what is. I mean, I would still technically have Monday to go over, but I don't feel right about it. And Loki will teach you some stuff like that too, about sometimes the decisions that are really hard are going to be the ones Loki's going to make you make. He will help guide you in the right direction, but at the same time, your decisions are yours to make. Loki's not going to take over decision making unless he thinks you need him to, or what you want or think you need is not what he thinks you need. So it depends. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go back to having my heat on. I had it on, then got a little too warm, and then I'm going to put my space heater back on. Probably going to take something for the arthritis because it's really kicking my tail right now. But, you know, that is what it is. Sometimes when it gets cold and damp and everything, I'm really miserable. But what can you do? So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.